Hello space engineers, welcome to this 3-minute tutorial. Today having a quick look at sorters. Now we have a large grid sorter and we also have small grid sorters. The small grids come in two variants. There's a 3x3 grid which lets anything through, and the 1x1 grid is for small items such as ores and ingots. Now in the toolbar configuration in the G menu, the sorters are found in the conveyor group. Today though, I'm going to search for it and just grab the sorter by itself. Sorters have several functions. They not only sort, as in filtering items, they also act as a non-return valve and can also have a drain function to move items automatically. Today we'll head over to this platform where I have a container full of stone and a refinery as well. Here we have the sorter and it's showing red, which means that either it hasn't got any power or in this case it's turned off. Having the on-off function does allow you to use it as a tap or a valve to control the flow of items through your conveyor system. Sorters will also act as a one-way valve. The arrow on the side shows the direction of travel and we can see here it's flowing from the refinery to the cargo container, which if I go into the base inventory I can't get the stone from the large cargo container into the refinery. So I need to replace this sorter with one that's going in the right direction. So I'll just paste one of those down and we'll try again. Already I can hear the refinery has pulled some stone through and is starting to refine it, and there we can see that it is indeed doing that. As the name implies, sorters also sort things. There is a filter mode which either allows or blocks items from going through. The first option is the blacklist, which anything that's on this list it won't let through. And then the second option is we can do a whitelist, and anything that's on the whitelist will go through. So here we're going to set the whitelist and we're going to put stone on there. So it's going to allow stone through but nothing else. The filter list is in alphabetical order, so I'll just find the stone and add it to the active filters. I can add multiple items. Also there is at the top of the list the option of groups. Having a sorter filter stone is quite a common approach for when you're using it with mining ships to eject surplus stone and keep the more useful ores. However, in this scenario I'm having the quick to process stone going into one refinery and the slow to process cobalt ore going into a second refinery. This is a fairly basic example, but I hope it helps demonstrate how using sorters can manage the inventory so that certain systems don't get overwhelmed. And if we have a look in the inventory, we can see that the stone is going to the stone refinery and the cobalt is going to the cobalt refinery. Now these refineries, along with some other blocks, do have the functionality that they actually draw in or pull the required resources to themselves. We can of course manually move resources around our conveyor system. Here I can move 10 units at a time by clicking the mouse button while holding the control key, 100 at a time while holding the shift key, and 1,000 at a time while holding the shift and control keys together. Double clicking the mouse will move all the units. Selecting the drain function on a sorter will allow the conveyor system to automatically move components. The sorter will pull resource into its inventory and then push it out of the inventory, so it does move in more of a pulse fashion. For large quantities of resource, this can sometimes create a bottleneck in your conveyor system, so you may need to revert to manual transfer to remove the backlog. Time is up. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope to see you again next time.